From that, that's how I got my agent. I did a show. It came to New York from LA. At that point, there were two shows that were going on. There was one show that was like that. It was something called Tony and Tina's Wedding, and it was like these interactive kind of shows with where the audience gets to participate in that. Well, a show came from LA called Grandma Sylvia's Funeral, which was similar to that, but it was about a Jewish woman and her family and all the dysfunction. Well, I was married to the granddaughter, again, the only Black in the show, but I got used in the promo for the commercial. And so from that, that's how I got my agent. So, I had maybe 2 lines that like legitimate lines, but it's the whole process of walking through and the audience getting to touch you and whatever. And so it was one of those things where I was like, whether I want to or not, I'm going to stand out. So I may as well do what I got to do with this and make it work. So it was just a good, successful play. It was a good, successful experience. It was my first off-Broadway thing. And they were dropping a lot of, different celebs in the show. Mary Wilson I got to work with. Joan Rivers came to look at it. Ted Lange from Love Boat. So it was fun. And it wasn't fun when Ted came because obviously he was going to have my part if they put him in. But I mean, the show ran for like a couple of years, and I stayed with it until it kind of fizzled out, and then I went to the next thing. So I mean, it was one of the highlights of some of the stuff I've done. So yeah.